Volcanoes are fascinating natural wonders that can be both awe-inspiring and terrifying. But have you ever wondered, how do volcanoes erupt? What's the science behind these explosive events that can reshape landscapes and affect human lives on a massive scale? In this video, we'll delve into the inner workings of volcanoes to answer this age-old question and explore the incredible forces that cause them to blow their tops. Get ready to witness the power of nature like never before. Now let's get started with our main topic. Have you ever wondered what happens deep beneath the Earth's surface that causes a volcano to erupt? It all starts with magma, which is molten rock found beneath the Earth's crust. When magma reaches the surface, it becomes lava. But before that, it needs to find a way out. Here's where things get interesting. The Earth's crust is made up of tectonic plates that are constantly moving. And when these plates meet, they can create weak points that allow magma to rise through the crust. This process is known as magma generation. But why does magma rise in the first place? It all has to do with pressure. As magma accumulates beneath the crust, the pressure increases until it's strong enough to overcome the weight of the overlying rock. At this point, the magma can begin to rise toward the surface, creating a magma chamber. As the magma continues to rise, the pressure decreases, causing dissolved gases in the magma to come out of solution and form bubbles. This process is known as The bubbles make the magma less dense, allowing it to rise even faster. Eventually, the pressure from the rising magma is strong enough to break through the Earth's crust, resulting in an eruption. This entire process is driven by complex geological forces that scientists are still working to understand. There are different types of volcanoes, each with its own unique characteristics and eruption style. For example, shield volcanoes are wide and flat with gentle slopes. They're formed by low viscosity magma that flows icily and can travel long distances. Cinder cone volcanoes are small and steep with a rough, jagged appearance. They are reformed by high viscosity magma that doesn't flow as easily and tends to build up around the vent. Stratovolcanoes are the classic cone-shaped volcanoes that we often picture when we think of volcanoes. They're formed by alternating layers of lava and ash and can have explosive or flowing eruptions. Understanding the different types of volcanoes helps scientists and emergency personnel predict how a volcano might erupt and prepare accordingly. But why do volcanoes erupt in the first place? Volcanoes are a natural part of the Earth's dynamic system and play an important role in shaping our planet. They form when magma from the Earth's mantle rises to the surface, creating new land and releasing gases and ash into the atmosphere. Eruptions can be explosive or effusive, depending on the viscosity of the magma and the amount of gas it contains. Volcanic activity can also trigger other natural disasters such as earthquakes, tsunamis, and lahar. Despite the potential danger they pose to human life and property, volcanoes are an essential part of the Earth's ecosystem. They create fertile soil that supports plant growth and provide geothermal energy in some areas. Humans have even learned to harness the power of volcanoes for our own benefit, using them for everything from electricity generation to cooking food. So while volcanoes may seem like destructive forces of nature, they're actually a vital part of the Earth's natural system. Why do volcanoes erupt? Well, it's all about pressure. As magma rises from the Earth's mantle towards the surface, it creates a buildup of pressure. When the pressure exceeds the strength of the surrounding rock, the result is an eruption. But there's more to it than just pressure. Magma is a complex mixture of molten rock, gases and crystals that behaves like a fluid with a certain viscosity. The amount of gas dissolved in the magma also plays a crucial role in determining the type of eruption. When the gas content is high, it creates a more viscous magma that can lead to explosive eruptions. On the other hand, low gas content results in a more runny magma that produces effusive eruptions. Additionally, the shape and structure of the volcano itself can influence the way it erupts. Factors such as the angle of the volcano's sides and the presence of a crater or caldera can affect the path of the eruption and the amount of material ejected. But why should we care about understanding volcanic eruptions? It's not just because they're natural wonders of the world. Volcanic eruptions can have devastating consequences for human life and property. They can cause widespread destruction through lava flows, pyroclastic surges, and volcanic ash. Understanding the science behind volcanic eruptions allows us to better predict and prepare for these events, minimizing the impact on human populations. By studying volcanoes, we can learn how to live in harmony with these powerful natural forces and reduce the risk to our lives and livelihoods. Let's now discuss some real-life examples of volcanic eruptions and their impact on human life. The eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD is one of the most well-known volcanic disasters in history. The eruption buried the Roman city of Pompeii and the nearby towns of Herculaneum and Stabia under volcanic ash and pumice. An estimated 11,000 to 16,000 people lost their lives, making it one of the deadliest volcanic eruptions in recorded history. The 1980 eruption of Mount St. Helens in Washington state was the deadliest in U.S. history. The explosion caused the northern flank of the mountain to collapse, triggering a debris avalanche and a lateral blast that destroyed everything in its path. 57 people lost their lives and billions of dollars worth of damage was done to forests, roads, and buildings. In recent years, the world has witnessed the devastating impact of volcanic eruptions on human life. The 2010 eruption of Mount Pinatubo in the Philippines was one of the most violent eruptions of the 20th century. The eruption column reached 35 kilometers into the sky and ejected over 8 billion cubic meters of ash and pumice. Over 800 people lost their lives, and 200,000 had to be evacuated. The eruption also had a significant impact on global temperatures, leading to a slight drop in average global temperature for the following 2 years, due to the amount of sulfur dioxide released into the atmosphere. The 2018 eruption of Mount Kilauea in Hawaii was the most active period of the volcano in recorded history. The eruption resulted in the formation of a new lava lake and the destruction of hundreds of homes. Thousands of people were forced to evacuate their homes, and the economic impact on the local community was devastating. These are just a few examples of the many volcanic eruptions that have occurred throughout history and the impact they've had on human life. It is important to study and understand the science behind volcanic eruptions, so that we can better predict and prepare for future eruptions, mitigate their impact on human populations. So there you have it, folks. The next time you see a volcano, whether in person or on TV, you'll know exactly how it works and the forces that drive it. But don't worry, we're not going to erupt anytime soon. Unless you live near one, then maybe watch your step because they're dangerous and can kill lots of people. But hey, at least now you know how they work. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and share it with your friends. We'd really appreciate it if you did. Thanks for watching.